So hey, this is Daniel. So I am in New York, Washington Square Park, and I gotta say it's a tough crowd here in New York. I got one interview in, and most of them are like, "No, I don't want to interview. Get away from me." No, they're not that bad, but they're like, "Really, I'm not interested." I'm like, "Wow, okay, I know would have worked." Anyway, talk to you later. Hey, this is Daniel. I have this awesome gentleman here that agreed to do an interview. And what's your name, man?
Lucus.
Hey, Lucas. Well, so are you from New York?
No.
Okay. So where are you originally from?
I'm from Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, awesome. So you have a hat on that's for college, a university. So are you at NYU?
I am.
Okay, studying. What kind of degree you studying?
I'm studying marketing.
Marketing. Okay, awesome. So you never heard of Andrew Yang before? Before me, hello, hi, I introduced you. And so you just saw the campaign video. So what are your thoughts? What do you think?
I mean, it's exciting, like, specific platform and, like, idea with this basic income. I would like to see more about, like, the tax plan, because in my head that, like, is like over $1 billion, like, coming out of, I guess, the taxpayers for this, like, basic income plan. It's exciting to me because then it gives people more opportunities. I think I'm specifically wanting to know more about what kinds of jobs, like, Andrew Yang is looking to create, because what he focused on was manufacturing and transportation and jobs that are like that machines and like automatons and automations are like taking over. And to me, the technological advances are creating more jobs because there are people that need to create these machines. There are people that need to do studies on them, and those machines aren't just built themselves. They need to be built by people. And so, like, over time, like, there's just new manufacturing. Like, before there were like messengers. Before cell phones, there were like messengers and mail. But now there are people who need to, like, scientifically advance technology and advance cell phones and, like, build the phones. And so, like, for me, the jobs that are, like, being created by these technologies are also exciting, because then it does require, like, STEM majors and engineers to have like intense, like, scientific, like, adventures towards these advancements. And to me, that also creates jobs. And so I would just like to know more about, like, the jobs that Andrew Yang is, like, desiring to create, as opposed to, so that it still, like, moves us forward in terms of technology and how it can help the society, and not, like, try and, like, regress back to, like, sort of jobs that like, are a bit outdated. But I do really enjoy the idea of, like, everybody over 18 getting, like, $1,000 a month. I feel like that just creates, like, some nice security for everybody who's, like, struggling and who wants to maybe go and get an education but can't, or, like, wants to have, like, a secure housing situation but feels like they can't, like, so that everybody's basic needs are taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exciting to me.
Okay. So the main premise is that, well, first of all, we manufacture away 4 million jobs, and half of those people didn't enter the workforce again. So technology, with AI and our advancements, they're predicting either 45% to 60% of the workforce will be eliminated with no real place to go. And it's not that new jobs won't be created, they just won't be created fast enough because our technology is moving too fast for us to catch up. So
100%. And for me, that goes back to education, which is why, like, I'm focusing on the candidates I've been focusing on. I've been, like, talking about more education, because for me it does go back to education. Like, those people who are losing jobs, like, won't be able to get back in the workforce because, like, most well-paying jobs require, like, a bachelor's degree, and, like, many middle-class families, and especially lower-class families, can't afford to go to, like, a college with, like, to get a bachelor's degree. And so to me, it's making college more accessible. And just, like, good high schools and good education. So for me, the focus should be on the education.
So he does want to get forgive student loans, like some other candidates do. But I mean, the whole idea is that because jobs are being eliminated by manufacturing, that we're going to put the money into people's hands to solve that problem. So people will create the jobs just individually by entrepreneurship and having that $1,000 cushion to take control of their own destiny, instead of having to look for, a rich person to invest.
And that $1,000 cushion sounds amazing. I do worry that the language around it being a cushion won't motivate people to go to, like, to pursue education, because even if we're saying like $1,000 a month and someone doesn't have the money for education, like a public college costs way more than like $6,000, $12,000, like $12,000 a semester. And so for me, the focus should be on like making public colleges like free.
Well, before I followed Andrew Yang, I kind of agreed with you. He definitely wants to make them lower cost, but the thing is, like, automation and AI will not take away technical jobs as fast. So he wants to reinvest in the technical trades for the American workforce first. And because universities, only 45% graduate or something like that from universities, and it's been kind of pushed on the American people as the path forward to go to a university when it's not really the path forward for a lot of Americans. So he's not looking to make that as the be all end all is like universities.
Yeah. Which I understand that. I guess I just don't know why the focus is on like technology and AIs when like it's people who control those things, and it's not just like robots are taking over the world, taking people's jobs. It's like it is a matter of like making the job, like, because like nothing's going to stop technology from moving forward. He's not going to stop AIs from being invented. Like those are the people who are in charge. Those are the people who have the money and like the like wherewithal to like be advancing those things. And so in order to like help people, like the $1,000 a month is so exciting, but like for me, like I said, it is about like making like those jobs accessible, like truly accessible, and not just being like, here's the $1,000, like do what you want, like go get an education, like go start a business, because that's really exciting. But for me, like you need to like have if you want to start a business, you can't just have $1,000 a month. You need like an education to do that, like and there are thousands of universities and colleges across the country that like just cost too much for these people to even go to, and that like takes away someone's pride and takes away someone's motivation to like try and advance like towards these jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's my opinion on that.
Well, my nonprofit American Jobs Factory is designed to create jobs for America, so everybody has.
Yeah, and
job.
I really do. I'm excited by Andrew Yang's like philosophy and like wanting to show everybody good stuff, because that, of course, like is most exciting. That's like part of living in this country, is like everybody having the right to a job and to employment, and to like fair employment, fair wages.
Well, one of his ideas that I'm excited about as a nonprofit is he wants to give everyone $100 a year to use towards giving $100 a year to give towards a nonprofit to solve, to give money back to our communities and places that need it.
Yeah, but $100 means more to like me than it does to someone living on the street, and like way less to somebody who has $1 billion. Somebody with $1 billion, like, okay, $100. Does that give them the like? Well, like, oh, I was given this $100, I gave it to nonprofit, but luckily I have like $1 million still in my account that I don't need to give away because I did my duty.
Well, I mean, but obviously people who have more would I would hope would want to give more, but the point is,
are we giving them $100 a month as well?
Yeah, everybody gets the $100 to use for a nonprofit, but that means that if you're serving like 1,000 people and they have that $100 to give back to the nonprofit, then they don't have to go search out somebody else that's not being served.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, that feels like hopeful in terms of like the morality of like the upper class and the top 5%.
But that's just one idea. He has over 100 policies on his website, so check out yang2020.com. And thank you very much for interviewing with me. And I will let you know when this gets posted. Go ahead, follow, share, donate to the campaign, donate to the channel, and thank you for watching. Take care.
Thank you.